Dyna is not wrong. Dyna Ekwueme is not wrong. She is doing what's best for her, what's best for her feelings, what's best for her family. I am not a dynamite. Believe it or not, I am not a dynamite. If anything, I'm actually on Dasilva's side, and I'm more like Dasilva. Like, I'm that kind of person who, in a friendship or whatever, I am very loyal. Like, I give my all. I want to do this, I want to do that, but that just leaves ourselves vulnerable. And Dyna is doing what's best for her. Dasilva, you gave your all. Nobody asked you to, and now you're hurt. Like, I'm normally in Dasilva's shoes, Dasilva's situation, crying, can't believe how, someone can betray me. But this is something that I'm learning. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Please click that subscribe button if you haven't, and give this video a like so that, the big guy knows you like this kind of content. In this video, we're going to be dissecting or talking about, the latest news, Dasilva and Dyna Ekwueme YouTube drama that we've all have seen. If you haven't caught up with it yet, you need to, literally. I thought, let me put my 2 cents in, right? Kind of like a different perspective that no one seems to be talking about. A lot of people seem to be saying, oh, Dyna is evil, she's this, she's that. By the way, I'm going to be sipping on some iron brew. This is I just discovered iron brew. I bought it by mistake and I tried it. Nah, it tastes like African drink. It's so sweet, it's so nice. If you've tried this drink, let me know. Just put it in the description below. Just let me know. I'm not sponsored, by the way. It's just me liking iron brew, and I've just discovered iron brew. Anyway, let's get to it. So everyone's talking about how Dyna is evil, she's this, she's that. I'm like, what? Why are we saying all that? I think she's a really, really nice girl, but I'm sorry, she is a narcissist, right? That's how narcissists act, okay? So just to recap, those maybe are not familiar with the feud. So Dasilva and Dyna are childhood friends. They're both YouTubers. Dasilva was, Dyna's daughter's godmother. I put it in quotes because, we all know what happened. And then Dyna started suspecting that maybe Dasilva is leaking some information about her, and she's friends with people that she doesn't like. So then she ended the friendship but didn't explain properly, kind of ghosted her, and she was really upset about the whole thing. Dyna started commenting, making, silly comments. Let's call them silly comments and hurtful comments, right? But this is what I was saying, that Dyna is a classic, what we call a covert narcissist. So covert narcissists, they operate in a way they have no empathy. To them, people are just like pawns. It's more what supply can you give me? What can you do in my life? And they have these cycles, right? I'll try and put kind of the cycle here. So they have got a time where they are idolizing you. That's when I'm guessing where Dasilva was made the godmother. They will idolize you, give you so much love that you've never ever had in your life. You will think, hey, how Dasilva was saying, Dyna, I treated you like my sister. You've got the same birthday as my sister. I treated you as my sister. And I'm sure she was milking it. Dyna was milking it. Yeah, I'm your sister. Yeah, I'm your sister. Right? So, they've got this idolizing. They'll idolize you, do everything for you, say all these words charming, lure you in and all that stuff. And once they do that, after a while, then they devalue you. Just kind of make you feel inferior, make you feel like you are nothing. From nowhere. You don't even need to have done anything specifically. And you literally can't believe it, right? It's that's when they just literally just devalue you. Or now and again, they'll start saying comments or not inviting you to things that they used to before. So I am sure Dasilva, she started seeing this distance from quite some time ago. This was the main event, the main firework, but I'm sure there was some things here and there she was saying oh, I always used to be invited to this. How come you didn't invite me? Oh, why did she say this comment? So slowly starting to devalue. Once they devalue, right, then they discard. Just completely get rid of you. You're nothing. No explanation, no nothing. That's why she's not answering her messages. That's why Dyna is not answering Dasilva's messages or anything like that, because she's been discarded. I am done. Narcissists will be I am done with you. That's why people are saying when they're talking about Dana, to say, you're never going to have friends in your life. Why is it you keep making friends and then they all have issues with you? Like, these are not friends. With narcissists, they're called supplies, right? And they feed off people like me and Dasilva, like just kind, nice, caring, down-to-earth people. That's what they feed off. So because we idolize them, like, you know, we just admire their confidence, how they're go-getters, how they're this, and then they like that. So Dasilva has now been discarded, like I was saying, you know, the discard stage. She probably has a new, you know, bestie that's feeding her supply, that's now, you know, idolizing her, and she's idolizing her until another one. So, you know, they feed off this one onto the next one, onto the next one, onto the next. And the way they do that and why they do that, it doesn't make any sense. Like what Dasilva was saying, that she has a lot more things that she can say to, you know, about Dana, like more private things that she could say, but she would never come out and say it. Now, why would you treat someone like that who you know has a lot of information about you? It's because they know that people have morals. They are friends with people that have morals. So they can be immoral and do whatever they want, do things that they, you know, is unexplainable. But they expect people to have a certain standard of morality. That's why, you know, Dasilva hasn't said anything. And they will gaslight, right? So gaslight, I would try and put the explanation on what it is here if I can. If I can't, I'll put it in there. It's basically kind of trying to make someone feel like they're crazy. As we can see from Dasilva's video, it's not like she's crazy, but she is lost of words, right? She's like proper lost of words. That's how, you know, the gaslighting does. And they'll gaslight you to make you look like the bad person. So, you know, now Dasilva making all these videos, the dynamites are going crazy. Why would you do that? Why would you do this? Now she looks like the bad person. But here she comes out and says, actually, hold on a minute. I've been calling this girl. I've been messaging this girl. I sent her voice notes. She hasn't replied. Like, she never said anything. I don't think she thought Dasilva was going to come out and say all that stuff. That really surprised her. So, you know, as I was saying,
like on here, this is the same cycle explained in a different way. So they feel threatened, they abuse others, becomes the victim, feels empowers, and then they start again. So basically that was Dana feeling being a victim and now feeling empowered.
what they do doesn't make sense. So narcissists normally, sometimes what they do in like relationships, they will like, after they discard you, they might hoover a little bit and then they'll start the cycle again. Idealize you, devalue you, discard, hoover, gaslight, love bombing. It's a cycle, right? So I am saying this so you guys can be fully aware that this world is not a straightforward world where there are bad people and there are good people, right? Bad people can do good things and good people can do bad things. Because Dana has done this, what she's done, it doesn't necessarily mean she's a bad person. It just means that she found a way of protecting herself from maybe her childhood. It doesn't have to be anything super traumatic that happened during her childhood or anything like that. You know, when we're kids, sometimes something can affect you more than you think. Either a friend not speaking to you, someone letting you down, a family member not coming when they say they're going to come. So narcissists are people that have developed this kind of personality trait to protect themselves. Really, when they're in a relationship, they're not 100. The only person that they're 100 is their partner and their kids. But everyone else, you are fair game. You can be disposed, right? And because they think that and they do shady stuff, they think that everyone's like that. So imagine if I am a liar, right? Or I'm constantly gossiping about someone, eventually I'll start to think, if I'm gossiping about this person, I'm kind of getting away with it. This person must be gossiping about me. So they'll start judging you by their own standards. But you're like, I haven't done anything wrong to you. I'm just you. You're the one like doing the most. So they'll start judging people by, by their own standards. By the way, I've got a video that I made, which is called 6 is it 5 ways that I'm leveling up? I will try and put it here, which talks about how I'm leveling up. Remember, I told you that I am more like Dasilva or loyal or this. I feel everything. I'm like empathetic, but it's not necessarily like I'm trying to be a narcissist, but I'm trying to protect myself, the ways that and things that I'm implementing to protect myself. So make sure you watch that video and you can see some 5 steps on how I'm just trying to level up and be a the best version of myself. But anyway, back to the story. So what I am saying that Dasilva, she needs to do a self-assessment. She needs to look into herself and think, okay, why was I so invested in this friendship? Yeah, so she needs to think, why was she that invested, to a point where she would say some of the things she wouldn't even tell her husband. It's like, I'm sure Dana tells her husband everything, right? And she needs to think about, are there any relationships in her life where she's actually invested this much? And if she is, then you need to pull back a bit. Like at a certain age, guys, you just need to be focusing on your partner and your kids to avoid things like this from happening. Yes, we can have friends and family, but it kind of has to be to a certain level. You can't be letting them in. You can't be letting like people destroy you like this, right? Dana knew her struggle, knew a lot of things about her, but still did this thing where she Dasilva is not questioning herself, and that's what narcissists do. It's called, they cause cognitive dissonance. It's just a term to say they do things that doesn't make sense, and you keep playing them in your head over and over again, over and over. Like, I bet now she's thinking, was everything and all the love that she gave to me fake? Especially now that she's come out and say, oh, you were even a fake godmother. Why would you say something like that? But yeah, so they do something like that, where I'm sure Dasilva is just like thinking some of the good things that happened, like, oh, you gave me this advice, I borrowed you money this time, and then you did this, you did all these kind things to me. So are those things fake? And she probably feels devalued, right? Like super devalued. But that's what narcissists want. They want you to feel devalued. They want you to question your own morals by gaslighting you, and then you say things, and then they're like, aha, you are a bad person. I knew it. You're a bad person. And they will just kind of make you feel like you've gone a little crazy, right? You've gone a little crazy. But this is, anyway, back to my point that Dana is not wrong. She is doing what her instinct is telling her to protect herself. Dasilva needs to assess herself and think, why was this relationship so important to me? Yes, you're saying she was like a sister, but to her, I'm sure she was thinking something else. Like, you're not my sister, but she was saying to your face that, yeah, we're like sisters. That's what people do. So, girl, message to Dasilva: take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. Don't overthink this, because that's what they want. Don't even give an ounce of your minute and time to thinking about this anymore. Don't even think about the back in the good times, the things that you did with Dyna. Yes, it might have been good. Yes, there might have been love. If it was true to you, that's fine. Take it and go. Like, those moments, that's fine. If she was faking it, that's up to her. But if it was real, then take it, and that's fine. What's more painful is that Dasilva is saying they live in the same village. So I don't know whether Dana did this knowing that she's going to Saudi Arabia. So it's like, bye. Or like, I don't know why she would even do something like that. But as you can see from her videos, she's so unbothered, living her best life, which is an absolutely beautiful life. She's a beautiful girl, beautiful family. She's got everything going on for her. And that's absolutely, like, that's perfect, right? That's what everyone wants. So just leave her, just Sylvia, just get on with your life. These are narcissists. No one really understands why they do what they do. You can research it on YouTube, on Google. Really, the narcissist personality, it doesn't make sense, guys. It doesn't make sense. And I'm not saying this in a bad way, that oh, Dana is like bad or anything like that. No, narcissism, sometimes it can be described as just being stubborn. So it's someone who kind of uses people. Right? So yeah, but anyway, let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you stay subscribed, because I'm going to be doing a lot more of these little commentaries. So thanks for watching. Bye.